Hey there, it's your brother from another mother, Evil Aniki, and today I'm back with another Anime Expo video. Today we're vlogging, we're going through the convention. This is the end of day 4 for me, but this is the start of our journey on this video. You know, this is just the beginning for you guys. Let's get in there. So day 4 was just as busy as any other day, even though it ended early because people were gooning in the bathrooms. But I did get a bunch of freebies as well. Day 4 is the best day to get freebies. I got so many posters, beach balls, and a bunch of everything. First thing we're going to do though is we're going to check out the Crunchyroll booth. I didn't really do all the activities here and I kind of regretted that. I'm going to be honest, there was so much to see and do at Anime Expo this year. It really needs to be a longer event. I've made a video talking about that, about how I wish it was like a 2-weekend thing or if it was like a whole week, and I don't know. It just needs to be longer. I feel like they set up these amazing booths only for it to be 3.5 days. They could do so much more. So much more. But we're here mainly for the free swag bag, which I honestly didn't think they were giving out this year because I didn't see anyone around with them. But normally they're bright orange, and this year they are like black. And yeah, it just didn't look like the usual swag bag that Crunchyroll gives out. This guy cut in line? I think I just realized that. I don't know. But this was actually really efficient. Every other time I've gotten a swag bag from Crunchyroll, it's always been such a crazy long line. And this time they zigzag you through and they had so many people giving them out, and it was nice to be able to get one. This is a tradition, is getting this bag. And I believe it's for the Hero Corpse show or something. I don't remember. But the first thing we're going to do after that is we're actually going to go to that nut-hitting booth that I showed in my day 1 vlog. This was actually on day 4. I'm actually going to let the camera audio roll for this because I thought it was really funny. Yeah, I kind of just sort of used it as a meme to start off the video, and we'll listen to it here.
Oh.
Good?
I might.
do you want to go again?
Please go.
Okay. Are we good?
Yes, we're good. We're good.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Grab them.
I didn't actually know the guy who I got to film that for me. Shout out to him though for filming. I filmed him and then he filmed me. Just sort of con courtesy when you're going solo, is just to help each other by filming each other. Here's some really cool V-Shoujo figures with Iron Mouse and Keisan. I know it's ill-timed considering the whole V-Shoujo drama that's going on right now and V-Shoujo's collapse and everyone's exodus. Those figures were $50, and I'm assuming they will be coming out soon and they will probably be very popular. V-Shoujo characters, VTubers like Iron Mouse and all them, they go up so fast in price, and yeah, I don't know if the profits will actually go to the VTubers though at this point. You know, it might just go to paying off V-Shoujo debts. After that, I did this little spinny thing here, and I won a digital book, which I did not use as code because it expired so soon. After that, I went to go check out the Mappa booth. They had an amazing Chainsaw Man display, and they had a Pochita meet and greet, which was super popular. I didn't do it. And then they also had a giant countdown for the movie release, and then they were giving out Chainsaw Man Pochita headbands, and then some posters as well, and it was super cool. After that, I went to go check out Frontier Works. You could get Hatsune Miku card, or not card, like a ticket, like a museum ticket. They also had this raffle thing where you could spin this thing and maybe you could win a grand prize of a figure. I didn't win a prize, like a big prize. I got 2 pins for the wrong way to use healing magic. And man, I really wish I'd gotten the figures. But this booth was fantastic. They had this giant Suikoden the animation art stuff going on here, and they had a bunch of art from the game as well. Suikoden is probably one of my favorite RPG franchises. I didn't play Suikoden 1 or 2. I know the remaster just came out earlier this year. I haven't had a chance to play, but I have played Suikoden 3, 4, and 5, and Suikoden 3 is probably a masterpiece. Suikoden 4, if you can... It's kind of a slugfest with that one, but 5 was pretty good as well. 3 is probably the best in the whole franchise, in my opinion. Even though I haven't played 1 and 2, I just know 3 was so phenomenally good. They also had a bunch of Hatsune Miku art here as well, which was super fun to look at. And they had a giant statue as well. After that, I went to go to the Horse Girls just to get a quick little video. And then I also got a little video of me in front of the background here. I wonder if they'll do anything at the Santa Anita tracks for Uma Musume. After that, I went to the Kotobukiya booth and looked at some of their figures they had on display. They had so many that were in development. Lots of beautiful anime girls, lots of ship girls, lots of monsters. And these bunny girls look phenomenal. Here's them colored from Twitter. I super want this figure so much. They are so amazing. I love bunny girls so much, guys. They had a lot of really risque figures on display, though, which was super cool. They also had Shugo Chara and some other video game figures as well. And of course, they had some Yakuza figures, which we saw the Yakuza party on day 3 video, so check that out.
Well, come on, crowd. Please, if you're happy. Whoa, hey, you can't be stealing from the audience. Like, we can't be, you know.
I love mascots so much, but next we're going to be checking out the Kodansha booth, and they had this amazing display out front. They had Science Saru, Ghost in the Shell adverts going on. This booth looked absolutely phenomenal. They had a big draw this year. They had a giant crane game going on, which I couldn't even do. The line for it was so long. Every single time I came up to it, they had to cap the line, and I was just like, man, I would love to do this, but I just don't want to wait in that line. It's rough waiting in line at Anime Expo because it's like you could be doing so many other things. But here's their giant crane game. This is phenomenal looking. Like, look at this. This is insane. Like, this is massive. I would have loved to have done that. They were also playing a lot of copywritten music in here, so that's why I'm not using any audio. But there's like an announcer talking about it and doing the play-by-play. Wish I could have used that, but I can't. They also had giant wall displays off to the side, which we're going to take a look at. So they had the Gachakuta. I can't pronounce it, guys. I read the manga for it. I watched episode 1. It's pretty good. The anime looks really phenomenal, actually, to be honest. They also had some smaller gacha ball machines over here that we'll take a look at in just a second. But they also had this giant Ghost in the Shell wall display. I went to this Science Saru Ghost in the Shell panel, and I've uploaded the panel video to my secondary channel. I'll link that down below if you want to check it out. I kind of filmed them like interviewing each other, and I turned off my camera when they asked me to turn it off, because some of the panels will say like, you can film, just don't post these sections to the internet, and you know, you got to be respectful in that sense. But I came over here to do these little ball things. I don't even know what you call these gumball machines. And you just had to follow on some social medias, and each time you follow or whatever, you could get another coin to do this. I got some pins. They had some like nice enamel pins in here as well, I believe, and I wish I'd gotten that. My first ball got stuck. I'm just like, what's going on here? I was just like, whatever, I'll do it again. Maybe it'll get lodged out. Nope, it just went the other direction. I was like, what is going on? So I tried again. And this one did hit that one, and it didn't get stuck, and I was like, yay. I did get some duplicates on these, so I ended up giving 1 or 2 away. I don't remember. In this, I got some pins for the new anime that I just got to. I can't pronounce it, guys. Some of the names for anime lately is just so complicated. And then sort of just walked around and checked out some more. They had this giant production art wall of Ghost in the Shell. And one of the big things they revealed at the panel for Ghost in the Shell was a new logo, which was super cool. After that, I did this mystery box thing, and I'm gonna be honest, this was the biggest letdown ever. This was Manga Plaza. They basically gave me like a free code for some books or something. I'm not gonna download your app. I don't want, like, I was so disappointed with like the lottery that they gave me that I went over here and I took some of their books into their fans. I was just like, whatever. I'm taking these and I'm gonna read these later. I'm gonna be honest, if you're gonna make me like fill out like a thing online and follow you on social media, and then your prize is just gonna be a digital good. Don't do that. That's like a bad marketing thing. After that, I got this Gundam card. This is Hiro Yui. They also gave me a ribbon. And then I ended up getting 4 of these Machus. They just were letting people run through this line and getting them. And I was like, okay. Walking by the Hulu booth and then checking out the Horse Girls again. The Horse Girls had like a crane game going on. And by day 4, they were completely out. I was also able to grab these posters for Leveling Up with the Gods, which I've actually read this manhwa. And then Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon, which I've not read or watched. Leveling Up with the Gods is pretty good. I recommend it. If you're into like action manhwa, pretty good. Full color, good story. I haven't kept up with it. I don't even remember what chapter I left off on. I got pretty far. They were like on an island arc with Thor, I think. I don't remember. It's good. It's really good. Then I'm just walking around, trying to get myself on camera a little bit. It's tough filming myself when I'm solo. After that, it was time for the main event for today, which is the Panty and Stocking cosplayers here at the J-Novel / Bookwalker / a bunch of other booths. It was like a big amalgamation of like a bunch of different companies together. But there was a lot of wait time for the cosplayer meet and greets. They only had 3 on Sunday, and I actually missed one. I wish I had gone on more days. They were giving out Panty and Stocking cards, which we'll see in a bit, but I decided to stop and film some of the merch they were selling here as well. They had a lot of really cool stuff, a lot of really nice, framed prints, and a lot of really big acrylics. I think these acrylics were like $50 or something like that, something crazy. They're big acrylics. They were like a foot tall, but honestly, I don't know if I'd want a foot tall acrylic. I do love Konosuba though. They did have a whole section on the other side of the wall dedicated to Panty and Stocking, and that print right there was phenomenal. They also had these wall scrolls, which are pretty cool. They had some ReZero off to the side, but I was more interested in the Panty and Stocking stuff because it is the hot topic, and that's what we're here for. They also had the Bookwalker side over here. This is where they did that raffle where they gave me a free digital book or something. Man, all the digital like redemption codes I got at Anime Expo, they were like, oh, you have to redeem this within 2 days. And I'm just like, bruh, like Anime Expo, like what? This Anime Expo's not even gonna be over by then. Like, I don't know. It was weird. I also went around and filmed some of the Oshinoko acrylics. Just sort of getting a little bit of everything. They had some dungeon meshy. Sorry the footage isn't the best here. I was just walking around and not really sure what I was filming. I was just kind of being aimless. They had a bunch of really nice figures on display in the front. These were very impressive. Phenomenal figures. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Let me know which one of these are your favorites. I like this one. This one's really cute. The Fallon. Yeah, just going back and forth between them all here. Some Aqua. Darkness. This one's a good one too. Megumin. And then Yun. And then they had that acrylic was interesting. It was Spice and Wolf, but it was like a picture of a figure made into an acrylic, and I've never seen something like that before, and I don't know if it will sell, but it was interesting. Eminence of the Shadow figure there. They also had a raffle giveaway thing going on before the Panty and Stocking cosplayers came up at one of the events, so here's a little bit of that.
She's just badass, and then she's also had a great personality.
Which anime is she from?
Licorice Street Clown.
Oh, blind spot for me. I was thinking you were saying Chica from Kaguya-sama Lovers Roll.
They actually started running out of time, so they just started giving stuff away to people in line. I actually filmed the meet and greet twice for the Panty and Stocking cosplayers, and I got 2 cards. I got Polyurethane, which is one of the new characters from the new season. Here's the card. It's holographic. It's a very well done card. I wasn't expecting it to be so nice. And then the second time I came, I actually got them coming out, and they gave me a nice little fanfare here when I was filming. Look at this. Yay. Love it. They were absolute stars.
We're currently holding a cosplayer stage for new Panty and Stocking with garter belt. If you would like to take a picture with the cosplayers, please get in line by the figure display. We're handing out free cards and selling limited edition goods today.
And then I got Scanty for my second card. And of course, here are some of the selfies that I got. Yay, look at that. Much love to them. They did an amazing job. After that, I decided to leave the hall and I got this fortune. I'm gonna speed this up for you right here. It took me forever to open this little thing as I was walking, and it was like good luck, wacky luck or something. I don't know. I don't believe in luck like that. You want the Cokes? The booth I'm at now with my friends Roxy and Ali Zul here is the CyberAgent booth in the entertainment hall. This is the production company behind The Summer Hikaru Died, which I highly recommend checking out. I've watched the first 2 episodes. It's a little kind of BL, but not really. It's a little bit more horror, a little bit of comedy. The animation is absolutely phenomenal though. Very well done, very high quality. And the photographers here are taking some photos of them. They didn't take photos of me. They got photos of them. I don't know. I guess I'm not photogenic enough. But here's some of the merch they had going on. And yeah, they had a whole other display for another series on the other side. I forget what it was called. I think it was like Project M or something like that. After that, I went around to some of the gacha booths and just checked to see what they were doing. They were pretty much out of all of the freebies at like every gacha booth, and I was just so bummed out. Then I went to go check out the Peach Pit Gallery, and I'm gonna be honest, I should have checked this out a day earlier because everything in there was gone. They did like an auction for all the art in there, but they also had a bunch of chairs in there, so it was a great spot to go chill. I was like kind of tired at that point, so I just sat down for a little bit. After that, I went outside and I found Chi Force. They were giving out free samples here. If you did like a survey or a mini game, you could get like a full can, but there was no way I was waiting in line. It looked really, really long and it was very hot out. After that, I went to a Girls Frontline raffle. I did not win. They were giving out some cool prizes. And then I made my way back to the exhibit hall lobby area. I kind of probably cut some stuff out of me in the exhibit hall as well. But I went back to the Nikkei booth. I just sort of wanted to go check it out and say goodbye to some friends because this was the last day of the event. And then I went to the last meetup of the event for me, which was Zenless Zone Zero on Site 7, which is the most annoying site to get to because it's way out of the way. If you don't have a ticket, it's great because you don't need a ticket to get in. I don't know what was going on with that horn, but that's it for today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next vlog. I still have some videos coming out for AX, so stay tuned for that. Bye-bye.